What's going on, everybody? It's Neil from 2af.com. This is not a hard job to do on these guns, and you don't need a lot of tools, but it's also kind of one of the riskier jobs without the right tools or fixtures. The potential for you to mess something up and break one of these little tabs here increases a lot. So this is the Wheeler block. It's a pretty simple block. I'm sure there's a bunch of them available. This is one that we use. We do have it available on our website. You can either go to brands and look up Wheeler, or just go to the accessories, and then when you open up accessories, you'll see a section for tools, and you'll see it there. Now, what I like to do, we're just putting a normal trigger guard in here. You already probably know this, but this is like a spring-loaded detent. Just kind of push that detent down and slide it into place until the detent goes into the hole. Now, try to line those holes up. One of the tools that helps a lot is a roll pin starter punch. So you've got your roll pin, and this roll pin starter punch, the roll pin fits right in here, right? And it helps you hold it in place. I will also take a small drop of oil and put it in this hole just to kind of help ease it into place. Don't use a big hammer. This Wheeler block has a specific place where the lower fits in, and the block will support the ear that's on the bottom side. And that will prevent you from hitting it too hard and potentially breaking it. So you put this in here pretty straight. Use a small hammer, nothing big. Just start tapping it in place, making sure you got Now, once you get to the bottom, right, so this roll pin starter punch, it's bottomed out on the lower now. I like to use, it might be excessive, but I like to use 2 different punches to finish this. So a good punch is these ball end punches, but I don't like to use that until the very, very end. Before that, I'll just use a fat punch that's flat on the bottom and pretty fat. I don't need it to be the size of the roll pin. Actually, I like that it's a little flat, much fatter than the roll pin. And that's to get this all the way in here, or at least like 99%. And once you've got that in there to where this is flush or almost flush, then I'll finish it up with the ball end punch, and that'll inset it into the hole just slightly, and you're done. If you're pushing this in and you feel it stop somewhere, you stop, because generally what's happening is the roll pin that's here is not lined up, and it's hitting the inside of this little ear here. And if that happens and you keep pushing through, that's when this is going to break. But just a quick video on how to install a trigger guard. If you can use these tools, you'll have a much more risk-free experience. You don't need this, but it is a good tool to have. I use it on every single one that I install, and we do a good handful of them here. So that's all I got for you today. Check out 2af.com for any of these tools, the lowers, trigger guards, etc. While you're there, it'll ask you if you want to get signed up for email notifications. I would click yes. That gives you really a good idea about the kind of things that are going on around the warehouse here. Stuff that's coming in the warehouse, stuff that's going out of the warehouse, etc. If I can help with anything, just be in touch, 904-593-6922. You can text or call that number. Just email me, Neil, that's Neil, at 2af.com, or just reach out on any one of these social media platforms. I'm always happy to help. Thank you, guys.